Good morning, afternoon, evening, night. We're back in some celebratory delight. We're still restricted, but I believe it's gone. The headline, you have messed around and day traded and found out, is gone. So I think the restriction will lift if we continue this past today. I believe that means our equity has reached 25K because we put more in Bitcoin. We took some losses. We put another 1,000 in Bitcoin because I don't think it's going to be very rare that we see Bitcoin around 100K again. So I had to take my little dip in the pond. Crawled out. We were doing pretty bad on it, but it crawled out. Where the hell is it? Okay. Now we're up a little bit. So this was not my design right here. This is Robinhood. Robinhood, as soon as market opened, got very strange. So I'm hoping we don't have any issues today. But my biggest point right here is not about the gains, but we don't want to touch grass here. We're not in the mind to touch grass, especially when this freaking platform is being a little funky right now. This is not what I'm looking for. So right now we started up 950. So it took back a little bit. You can always kind of expect that with the market open. You're going to get a flush of something, whether it's buy or sell. So I'm just seeing how we hold up. I think if we definitely drop below 600, I'm probably going to start to sell stuff off. But we've been looking at the charts. Even though this market doesn't make any sense, we're back to the territory where it's making a little bit of sense. You've got the fear and greed index. We're doing pretty good today. Things have moved up dramatically. This was the bottom here, 29, or I should say that this was the bottom. Extreme fear. We hit extreme fear, so we're recovering. Now, as far as our stonks are concerned, last night's picks, we might be missing a little bit, but that's pretty much everything you see going up for the most part. So last week's picks on Friday, they are serving me very well right now. Serving me very well. It's been very disjointed. I haven't been able to copy our trades exact in the other accounts because of the fact that we didn't have the same amount of money. We were tied up with day trades. We could sell some stuff in one account. We couldn't sell it in the other. So this one we're only up 85, which is very sad. But I couldn't copy some of my trades. We do have Redwire and Sound. NVIDIA as well. This one, alright, this picked up a little bit. That's good. Intel doing very nice. Gold, of course. So, I would imagine that I can just watch my brokerage and we'll probably be okay with watching the general downturn. I do have Intel. So, yeah, we pretty much have everything the other accounts have. There might be a few mismatches, incongruencies, but yes. So I think what's going to happen today is that we got an up market. That's for sure. All weekend we've been going up slowly. I think we did like 450, 500 over the weekend. So we're actually up, and then we're up more on top of that. So this is looking like about an over $1,000 return since Friday, which I believe is why I think we needed 1,300 to get back to 25 on the equity. So there you go. There you go. Holy shit. What the hell happened? That said $700. What the hell's going on? What? What the hell? I'm so confused right now. How'd it go from 750 to 2,000? Did I just make it what I said it is? What the fuck just happened? What just happened? Am I missing something? Is that why Robinhood was bugging out? It was not factoring this shit correctly? What the fuck? I've been looking at this for like 30 minutes right now. It's been telling me I'm up fucking 950 down to, you know, we went down to 750. What the fuck is this? Alright, I'm not unhappy. It's just, look at these numbers. Where the fuck did that come from? What? What? You've seen it. What the fuck is going on? So is that, I think that's telling me since Friday. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is really weird. Well, you get to see it firsthand. Some of the strangeness with happening with Robinhood. That might be a sign from the Harbinger that we need to get the hell out of here, because we're either up 850 or we're up 2,500 bucks. I have no idea. Let's switch accounts again. It seems like after I complained about how slow the accounts switched, I'm not even kidding, the next day it was actually, or that day it was actually faster. So, I don't know if they're listening. It'd be nice if they were, but when the market is heavy volume, man, things get a little choppy here. It's still saying 2,400. I am so tempted to sell right now. But the problem is that, you know, we did so much research lately. A lot of these companies are going places. But I just can't help but break the fact that, you know, when I'm day trading, we get to create our own Bitcoin. I get to look at the here and now, the constant. The constant is that the market's always moving up or down. You got thousands, I don't know, millions, but you got enough stocks that you do not need to worry about picking things to go up or down. You're always able to find these things. You can always find your Rocket Labs. You can always find your SMRs, your VLOs, your BWXTs. So I just feel like in my trading accounts, or at the very least, my accounts, for me, I've been making up huge amounts of money. In the past 3 months, we made a majority of this in the past 3 months. That's when I've been actively day trading. I should say the last 6 months, we've been actively day trading. I guess it goes back further. It's just how often, how frequent, how much am I paying attention to it? So at the current moment, I'm pretty much treating this like a day job. So with that in mind, it feels stupid not to take advantage of that and to day trade. I'm doing very well in that regard, so I will continue to day trade. The problem is that you would like the best. Oh look, we're up another 1,000. You would like the best of both worlds, you know? It's nice to make money on these, an absolute boatload of money, but it's also sweet to hold them and watch, you know, some great conviction and decision making turn out over time. You don't have to keep day trading and treat it like a full-time job, or at least a job. You can just hold these boys and you'll be all right. So that's my plan with the traditional, absolutely for certain. What I'm looking to do is have my traditional IRA be 100% holding. There might be things I get rid of if I just don't like what the asset I have, where it's going. Because I do still believe with holding that there is a time to get rid of your bet and get back in. That's for sure. At least some of them. Get rid of some of them. If it dips huge, get back in. That's my belief. But anyway, point being, I'm trying to move the brokerage to a little bit heavier focus on long term, but we're still day trading in the brokerage because it's quick, easy money, and the percentages have been amazing. Speaking of percentages, this is annoying the Christmas out of me because I cannot keep track of if the value is going up or down. We got inflated by $2,500 right now. I don't understand what's going on. If I'm really coming home today with 3,300, God bless, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's still like 850. It's going up. So, we're looking to keep the joint and the Roth basically entirely day trading. There might be some, it'll be minority holding, majority day trading, and then the brokerage and the traditional, we will look to have the traditional be basically 90% holding, 99% holding, and then we will make the brokerage about 50-60% holding with 40% trading. So we'll have the joint and the brokerage, joint, Roth, and the brokerage for trading, and we will have the traditional and the brokerage for holding. That will be my plan for the most part. A little bit longer explanation than I would like, but that is what we're looking at. Such nice music on this playlist. It just doesn't decide to play it. So that's what we're looking at today, and I'm just looking make sure we don't end up back in the same situation. We made a lot of money back today. Don't be fooled by this. I do not think this is true. I don't get what the hell's happening here. So do not believe this. Believe this, and believe the 850 I told you. That's for sure, for certain. Do not know what is going on with this. And we're still not able to see our watch list. That's strange. Try reloading that. Yeah, we're not seeing anything on our watch list. This scares me, man. What the hell? I don't want to have to trade with this uncertainty right now in our freaking features here. Yeah, there was an error. That's for certain, my friend. LYSDY, how's she doing? I've been looking to grab this. There's so many freaking energy stocks that are good. This is what you have to watch out for. You gotta look at volume. The MACDs have been lying constantly. Not that it's lying, but like false indicator to a degree. Gotta keep an eye on your RSI and your RVI when you got big volume like this. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry about that, we're back. So it looks like we're going from 750 to 850. Fighting. We are restricted, which is why I'm looking to sell what I can today. It's just that, you know, you don't want to be foolish and get rid of stuff that goes up later. We always have the midday, around the afternoon, I should say. The afternoon pop or drop. So it looks like today, well, my wife's prediction is that it goes down by the afternoon. So far, it's looking like she's right. We went below 700. Let's see if this sustains. We're out. We're out. So we'll give it. We'll give it a little bit. It looks like it's dropping. It looks like it's dropping because that's the way this is. This is gonna turn around. 666, the mark of the devil. Get out. We're out. And look, it paused on that. That was a huge indicator. Sign of the devil. Uh-oh, it's coming back. I don't like snap though. I don't like where I got it right here. Do not like it. 692. God, you feel like there's gonna be a pop though. The volume. The volume rubber banding and coiling up. It's not around the VP, which maybe for the day it is though. No. So it's still coiling up though. It's compressing. And it's down. So I'm pretty confident Snap is going to pop out of this. But we'd have to watch for the RSI and the RVI. 670. So it's like it's taken back slow. Slow. Now the funny thing is though, we had another one up here and it disappeared. Was it sound? One of these is dipping a lot. Hey, 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 hey. This is pink. Play around with me. Sound? No. Something pulled back. We had like two that were at 100 here. It like disappeared. What? You mix together the cocktail of just got up plus market chaos like you're seeing. You know, that's what blows my mind. Is like sometimes you're like, the account's going down. Where the hell is it going down from? It's the only thing bad about having so many assets. It's hard to manage them. Serve. Ion Q. That's a lot though. That's a lot. 3,000 in Ion Q. Well, as much as I love that, I just don't like my position on that. So what do we got? 3150. So maybe you sell 35. 6301. 6302. Count. We don't have to panic. 6286. Where's this going right now? It looks like it's safely saying it's going down currently. Where will it go down to? I feel like Count's about to pass the 6 marker. Gonna have to start rapidly selling off, I think. I mean, that's going up, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's too much of a position. Did not realize that. I must have felt pretty confident about that over the weekend. Not as confident right now, that's for sure. And this, we could hold the 1,000 on each of these. It's a little steep, especially for being at a loss right now. Yeah, look at that difference on the position. Going back up a little bit. Might want to cut some of these losses. And again, you know, we're not losing big. The likelihood of them turning around is pretty high. AREC falling. We bought this morning. AREC's been going up the whole weekend, but I was like, let me take a chance. I still feel like it's gonna pull back. It moved up way too much, so that is what I get for doing that. That's all right. Let's see. Yep, restricted from day trading. What else is new, my friends? Gold Looks like it took a little bit of a hit. Yep. Okay, let's check back in on the VIX. Always want to keep an eye on our volatility when we're short day trading like this. So that's what we're looking at today. I'm going to keep my eye on this a little bit more. We'll see how it swings. I'm anticipating a pop or a drop by the afternoon here. We'll see how things shake up. But it looks like our VIX is actually dropping. So, interesting. I think a lot of people got spooked and they're out. I think it's a lot of smart money playing around right now. So, I don't think smart money will betray smart money. We'll see what happens. But I'm ready for the pullout midday. I keep saying midday, afternoon, for the afternoon. So anyway, we bid you all the best. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more. Nothing but happiness comes straight through your door, my friends. You all take care.